What's up everyone, Yuri here, and today I want to teach everybody just a little bit of a different video. So recently I've been on Twitter and I saw this guy called Ken3, his Twitter username. Now this whole video is a shout out to him. So essentially he's a software engineer, he does backend stuff normally, but he's also a huge fan of CSGO, so he created some different community projects for CSGO. Like, I'm sure everybody knows about the Katowice sticker price monitoring. This is his work, and he has done a few other projects as well, like the you viewing the trade offer prices on your mobile phone and being able to access the prices. So he has done many different things to contribute to the CSGO community, and today I want to show a specific one, which is actually tabulating how many cases you are to your next night. So I'm sure if you are avid case opener and you open a lot of cases, you may lose track of how many cases you have opened from your previous night. So I'm going to show you how with his help today, because he created a so-called program/function to help us to better understand and get the exact value. And it also allows us to evaluate what exactly did we get from all our cases from CSGO thus far. So without further ado, let's go. So first you go to Twitter, you search his Twitter ad, which is just Ken3DE. Then you scroll down. Now you see this April 27 one. You click this, so you just read the description and you follow. It should bring you to this link, which is the CSGO case stats viewer. So what you should do, if you are confused right now, just follow me. I'll show a step-by-step guide. Click the latest release tab, and what it does is it brings you to the latest update for the case viewer. And what you do is you download it. So you click this and it should be downloading right now. So I'm going to open it right now, and it has a few things. The first thing you have to do is read the readme. So readme obviously is what it does. It's just a set of instructions to follow so you can execute all the steps properly. So what it does is it tells you all the instructions. So essentially he's explaining how the application works. So this Java application, it literally loads your whole CSGO inventory history. So normally in CSGO there's a history button when you look at your market history / opening history. Well, this just does it all the way till your first opening for your CSGO case. So this is extremely useful, especially for people like me who open a shit ton of cases. But anyway, so the first thing you want to do, depending on whether you're Firefox or Chrome, is log into your Steam account. You visit your Steam profile. So in this case, my profile Yuri, Counter-Strike, and you press F12. You just need to inspect elements. Wait, let me clear all the previous tabs. They are not very essential. Yes. So you inspect element, F12, and you just follow the steps. So from here, you select the network tab. So this is the networks tab, and reload the page, and you should see these things. Okay, all these things. Now you go back to your network tab and you scroll to the first entry. So just keep scrolling up. You can use the bar right here also. Now this is inventory. Now you're supposed to click it and you're supposed to click header. So it auto sets to headers first. And on the right side it should say request URL, your Steam profile URL, which is this one. And you right click on cookie. So you need to keep scrolling until you see cookie. From cookie, you copy this value. Just use a right click on your mouse, copy value. So this is the only thing you need to copy, and it will help you to obtain all the necessary information for the program to run it. So from here, that's it. Now I don't currently have Firefox, but following the steps will get you close enough. So we have already done this. Now the second step is to execute the execute, which is this one. Now we're gonna extract first. Wait, do I extract? Wait, let me try running. Nope, we have to extract first. placing these files in the destination. Okay, now it's time to go to execute. Now it says Windows protected your PC. It's alright. Just run anyway. Now you're here. What does this mean? Dump inventory history. So this essentially just means analyze. It analyzes your entire history, and it'll take quite a while, depending on how many cases you open. So obviously we go 1 first. Now it needs your cookies. So this is where the cookies comes in. Paste your cookies. Enter. Now it looks for more history entries, and see, look, urea inventory history. So this is my inventory history, and it's just gonna keep going. So now you can close these, and you just let it run. So you'll double check day by day your cases openings. So now it's running, the program is running. So depending on how long you'll be using CSGO and how many cases you actually open, will vary the speed at which this program will finish. So just again, I will link all these things in the description below. But yeah, if you guys are genuinely curious, you can check this out. So now it's analyzing. So I did quite a bit of a case opening in March. So now, recently there was this guy who commented on my video that said I do fake openings. Like, I decided to educate myself because I didn't actually know what fake openings were. So, ready to rave this guy on YouTube. I'm also going to link his YouTube. Taught me about what fake openings are. So essentially, it's like case opening clip channels who feature like epic case openings from like different streams or videos. Apparently, there's people out there who can like fake this content on CSGO by like rigging your odds essentially to get a knife, although it's not real, so it's perfectly fine. But it's not fine because it, like, just the way he explained it, falsely shows the odds of CSGO case openings to different users. So it makes it so that the users are convinced that actually they may be luckier. It causes them to spend money when they can actually spend it properly somewhere else. Remember guys, case opening is always for content. So so now we can just close these two as well, but let's just keep waiting. So yeah, I did a lot of openings in March, so it should take a while to analyze. Because while I do not upload a lot of content, I do actually open a shit ton. Like you guys will see later. I've already done this once, but for the sake of the video, I'm going to show you as an example, because some people may be lost. So I will probably fast forward this to, for the sake of the video, until the whole thing is done. But yeah. Okay, we should be finished. Yes. So see, look, finish dumping. You can close this now and run the execute BAT again. So close and go to your files. Downloads. Because I tried it yesterday, of course. Execute. Analyze. So now it should analyze everything that I've opened in like the history of now this one is a lot faster, but it essentially collates it and formats it in a way that is easier to understand. Like it collates it like, yeah, and it shows you percentages. So yeah, I unboxed a total of almost 3,000 cases. So obviously I'm pretty insane, but yeah, let me show you because it updates itself as a result. So open this. So it sorts itself by time. Okay. Now, so this is the first case I ever opened. Now, if you can look at this, I'm actually one of the luckiest players in CSGO because 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it actually doesn't put numbers, but you can look from the bottom left, line 1, colon 1. So just look at the line. So each subsequent line is the case that you open. So yeah, my first knife was opened in less than 20 cases. It's a factory new current V freehand, so I was pretty lucky, and I sold that to buy more cases to get gloves. So I didn't get anything from here all the way until like gloves. So essentially it updates itself for you. Very nice. And this is my Dreams and Nightmares case 3. But let me scroll all the way down. So this is why it's nice. It collates all the rates you got over the course of every period in CSGO. So, and it collates it based on time. So the first ever rate was an AK, then a Glock. I keep getting Glock Wasteland Rebel, you see. I mean, it really depends. See, look, I got 5 Night Wishes all in different conditions. But yeah, and 4 MP9s. So it really depends on the case you open. And the yellows are also based in the order. So I got Karambit first, then Specialist, Gloves, Crimson Web, Driver Girls Imperial Plaid, Felshon Freehand, Huntsman Freehand, Butterfly Freehand. So basically I'm a freehand guy. And Gun Knife Law Battle Scar, that was pretty terrible. And the last knife I unboxed was the Huntsman Knife Gamma Topper, which I put in the video. And my total unboxed cases is 3,000 estimated, and it also shows. So the rarity name is this, your RNG, what you got, and this is the official odds. So I'm just a teeny bit above average, just a teeny bit. But let me show you guys the shocking fact. So from the point at which I unboxed a Huntsman Knife Gamma Doppler, I didn't get a single knife. How many cases is that? So now let's go back and scroll. So if I remember correctly, I got my Huntsman somewhere around here. Here, correct. So line 1523, and let's do some simple math. Let's go down to the last case I opened. Just keep scrolling. Sit down on Gammas, of course. Back to Dreams and Nightmares because I love these cases. Chroma 3 is because I wanted the butterfly. But yeah, and it ends here. The sorted by case is just it collates what exactly did you get from each case and in the numbers, you know, for like 24 Necrodrunas and stuff. But now we're just here for how many cases has I opened since I got my last knife. So from 1523, 2,900. So take out your calculator and let's calculate. So this calculates my depression. Yeah, it's like 1,400 cases. Now that's extremely unlucky, and this is why I exactly said I was really lucky up until recently, because if I didn't open 1,500 cases, which was roughly half of the total cases I opened, my chance for getting a knife was roughly 0.5 something, which made me like super over average. Of course, there are highs and downs, so now is my dry streak. That's exactly why I'm going to be opening a shit ton more cases in the future, so stay tuned for that because I'm definitely going to get my knife. So yeah, generally this is the end of this video. I hope you guys appreciate this kind of videos. If you guys have any questions on any of the difficulties in installation or like anything related to this matter, you can contact me. I'll be more than willing to help you guys. Yeah, so that's roughly it for this video. I don't want to keep looking at my self-depression and self-wailing in self-pity. But yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and peace.